right, very good. We got Danny DeVito audio we got to get to. You hear what Danny did last night?
Yeah, we were watching it. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. Like, he was obviously drunk.
Yeah.
But he wasn't, talking about it. Hey, let me tell you about a gay experience I had last night. He wasn't completely out of his mind. He was drunk. It was a little early in the morning to be drunk, but apparently he pulled an all-nighter with, who was he hanging out with?
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
The sexiest man of the year.
Wow. And he's hanging out with him. He goes on The View. He's still tipsy. And he was babbling about his movie and George Bush.
Wasn't that bad.
And Barbara Walters is sitting there just looking at him all nervous, and they're bleeping out words that he's saying that I read that was just ridiculous. It's
numb.
Yeah, I think they might dump it here.
No.
It's a word that means stupid. It has no sexual meaning whatsoever when you say, hey, numbnuts. Now let's wait and see what happens. Let's see what cooks, what simmers.
Ow. Hey, Al, did you dump out of that one, Al?
Did you decide to dump out on that, Al?
Okay, Al.
But did you hear the fact that when you said it, I went, no, like I'm somebody's grandfather.
Yeah, well, shake your fist at children on the lawn and shut up.
There's a lot of expressions like that, like blew his wad. That's a gambling term.
Right.
That's about a wad of cash.
It's a wad of cash.
There's nothing to do.
Just keep it there. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a wad of cash.
Joe knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, we got a thumbs up on that one. Okay.
Unlike other people in the studio.
That have no clue.
That have to over-explain things.
Rich the Dump Voss.
Rich.
We could sit there and just artistically maneuver our way around a subject so the listener gets a picture in their head about exactly what we're talking about.
We're like black ninjas. We're moving and...
Yeah, moving, just making sure. Now the people know what we're talking about. Everything's fine. And he'll just go, oh, her pussy? and you're like, Rich, I just spent like 15 minutes painting this picture, and he drops like the P-bomb.
I know what you're talking about.
I got the best Voss story ever in regards to words you're not supposed to use. We were at Dangerfields once, and this was, what was it, like 12 years ago or something like that? And we were downstairs, and he tells this joke, and I go, dude, tell that joke on stage, please. He goes, oh, I can't tell on stage. So he goes up on stage. The joke is, he goes, before she dated Mike Tyson, Robin Givens dated, what is it, Eddie Murphy? Go ahead, tell the joke.
She dated Eddie Murphy, Michael Jordan. Is it me or is she an lover?
And the audience just stares at him. They just stare at him. All you hear is me over by the bar laughing my ass off. Oh. I'll never forget that.
All right. That is funny.
He was killing. He was killing up until that moment. They just decided to throw it in there.
I don't know what Al dumped out, but basically, yeah.
I think he's fine with that.
Yeah. We'll skate all around, and then Voss will bring it over the top and explain what we were...
Voss will just blatantly throw the word out that we were trying to finesse around.
Right, so everyone would stay on the same page.
Never
so
fails.
Ridiculous. Grown adults, and you have to skirt around words.
Let's get to the Danny DeVito stuff. So we're saying it's not that big of a deal. All the morning shows here in New York, Good Morning America, Today Show.
Well, they're all picking up on it just for the fact that he was drunk on The View. And for some reason, that's an outrageous thing for Danny DeVito to do. Rosie was handling it well. Rosie was having fun with it. Yeah. Barbara was sitting there like an old frump, just worrying and cutting him off and, just worrying about her show. That's the kind of stuff that gets, it's all over into the shows. That's what you want.
How do you think Barbara got to the top, by the way? Because she's just awful.
I don't get it.
She was a serious.
Remember that girl that got fired from that show? What was her name? Melissa?
The blonde?
Yeah, the cute one.
Yeah.
She came on Fear Factor once. She was working for TV Guide, and she was telling horrible stories about working on that show.
Really?
It's horrible. She said Barbara Walters was an awful person, gave her a curfew and yelled at her. And you were out late. It makes us look bad. And she had a curfew. She had to come home at a certain time.
Oh,
she said Star Jones smelled like garbage, too. Like garbage. She said like dirty garbage.
At that point, she was probably rummaging through dumpsters, eating anything she could.
I did The View 3 times.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, 3 times.
What did you do in The View?
2 times I did Joy's Comedy Corner. And, they interview comics. You do your acting.
Right.
And then one time I went on as a celebrity judge because they couldn't get anybody and got to the V's. They wanted me to like trash. They wanted me to be like a Simon Cowell or something.
Oh, God.
And I was being nice, and they got mad because, you can't trash a little kid.
Right.
Yes, you can.
Sure you can.
Huh?
Of course you can.
If he's a jerk.
Isn't it funny how one person has a successful thing? Like, he picks on people, so then everybody wants to do that thing.
Has to do it.
It's
do the
called
Simon
Hollywood.
thing. Yeah.
Every one of the American Idol type shows has to have the guy with the English accent that berates people.
Yeah.
Smarmy.
Crazy.
Come on, all right, it works with him. It kind of comes off as, that's the type of guy he is.
Yeah.
Looks so phony on all the other shows.
Whenever there's a copycat, it's never quite as good.
Yeah,
as
never
the original
good.
thing they're trying to.
And have you noticed?
Xerox of a Xerox.
Have you noticed that Rosie is taking over The View?
Yeah.
I know this is the hen moment on the Opie and Anthony show. Like a bunch of fat wash women. We talk about Rosie and Barbara, but stupid Barbara is just an irrelevant old bag, and it's nice to see big dykey Rosie knocking her teeth in. It's nice to see it.
Yeah, I kinda
Rosie's
like
a
it.
comic, and Joy's a comic. They're the only interesting ones on.
It's going to be her TV show eventually.
Good, it
They'll
should be.
rename it and everything. All right, Danny DeVito on The View yesterday.
Danny has been out partying all night with, tell them, I'm so jealous.
George.
Clooney.
Judge.
Honey.
How gross is that? Say Clooney, stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say the full name.
Well,
what are you
he's
doing?
bombed.
Yeah.
He's
George.
bombed.
That's a gross thing, though, that celebrities
George.
do.
Yeah.
They only say the first name.
Or John
Black guys
Carson.
love doing it. I was hanging out with Eddie.
Yeah.
Would it be Murphy?
You know, it was the worst was, and I remember this from watching Carson, The Tonight Show, when someone would say, it was me and let me tell you a story about me and Chuck Heston. Chuck Heston.
The nickname.
Could you stop with the Chuck Heston?
We get it. You know him a little better than we do.
Oh,
We get it.
yeah, a little better.
Gross.
Right.
You're talking to millions of people. Say the whole name.
Well, Danny, obviously you could hear it in his voice. As my dad would say, he was 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, well.
That's what Dad would say.
He was hanging out with Clooney. You know he was just slamming him back going, oh, God, I'm a disaster compared to this guy.
Again, I'm the other guy.
When did Clooney
I'm
start
a genetic
partying with
freak. Get me
Danny
another
DeVito?
shot.
Danny DeVito. I just picture the shots, doing the shot scene from Dusk Till Dawn.
Right.
With DeVito sitting there tipping the tequila upside down.
I bet Danny DeVito would be really fun to hang out with.
We tried getting him in here, but he didn't. We had him on the phone once. He was great. We wanted him in here so badly because
We'll let him drink.
He was even drunk. He's charismatic on that show. He's not
Yeah.
a jerk at all.
All right, let's listen to the rest of this clip here.
No, I knew it was the last 7 limoncellos that was going to get me.
Yes, exactly. Have you been to sleep yet?
Not
really.
Don't do it now. I'm going to wait a while.
Wait a couple of minutes.
everybody's having fun and laughing, and that rotten old sucked-in face bag of meat is probably just sitting there wishing she was on 2020 again.
She was sitting there looking at him like, how dare you come to my show in this condition? How dare you?
You know, it's supposed to be kind of an edgy show for
Is it?
For housewives, sure.
Edgy.
It's a lot different than 2020 or any of those other crappy shows, right? But
Edgy.
she doesn't
Wouldn't
understand.
use edgy, though.
It's edgy for housewives.
Edgy as a tapered tampon. Not much of an edge.
Think that's going to get beeped?
Ow. Ow.
What'd you think of that one? Ow.
Was that okay? Was that FCC friendly? Ow.
Something about tapered, just
Yeah.
That's
thinking
way harsher than some of the other
insertion
words.
Yeah, it's just tapered.
All right, here's more drunk Danny DeVito.
We've all seen him in that little waste paper basket next to the toilet.
They're not tapered when they're done, are they? Fat red beach balls.
Ew, it's blood. He's talking about,
There you go.
ew, beep it.
Yeah, well, he did now, Joe. Thanks. You just did a Voss on us.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
It's
say
impossible to...
a body fluid, but I could say I have a bloody nose.
Yeah, of course.
But now that you said that, that's dumb, too,
A
because...
bloody nose?
Yeah, stop!
No, you can say...
No,
you can
come
say
on.
that.
I know how he works, though.
Yeah, but you can say
Now
that.
saying that brings us back to what
No, but
we're trying
that's
to get
so...
away with.
That's so innocent.
This is making my
That's
blood boil.
fine.
You know what? So is the other thing, because there was no placement mentioned, nothing mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it all went
everything's
through.
fine. It's good.
All right, let's
I think we're good here.
Yeah.
let's get back to drunk Danny DeVito on The View.
I would ask you about your house.
Now, my White House.
Wedding anniversary.
Yeah, I do, but let me get the White House was like the White House was like great You get the Lincoln bedroom.
Yeah.
It's the Lincoln. Yes.
You slept there?
Slept
With
in
Rhea?
the Lincoln bedroom with Rhea.
No way.
Yes, we got there. We went in and we made it our business.
Good.
This is gross.
To really wreck the joint.
Yeah.
I mean, every place in that bedroom was
Utilized.
utilized.
There you go, Danny. Utilized. That's the word.
What?
No,
That's a lie.
That's a
You
hell of a
know,
visual.
He's not banging her anymore. That's a
No
lie.
way. No
I
way.
bet they did it once.
You think so?
Yeah.
In the Lincoln bedroom?
Yeah.
You would.
But not
You would
every
have
place
to.
in there.
Really?
Yeah,
No
I think
way
you'd
he
have
gets
to.
it.
Just to say you did.
Yeah.
But well, I don't know.
Who
I
knew
would
that
think
Rhea,
I'd be filmed.
Who knew that Rhea was a 3-candle girl?
But now, how come people aren't going to jump on him, or are they, about disrespecting the White House
Well, his wife.
like that? Yeah, well, that's true.
That's
okay.
for God.
Well, a lot
Yeah,
of
but the
people are-
Lincoln
sex for
bedroom.
A
God.
lot of people are mad at Lincoln for that decision.
Are they?
All right,
I figure he might as well do it in Lincoln's bedroom. That's what Lincoln did to the country.
Oh, my goodness. And Ari's the amazing racer.
yeah, there you go. So far, not that bad, though, right?
No, you could hear him slurring. You
Yeah.
definitely hear him slurring, but
He's just having a good time.
yeah.
It's more interesting than the usual dumb celebrity interview.
I think their idea of drunk is
A lot different than ours.
He looked like he was 2 hours sober too. Like he hadn't had anything for a couple hours, and he was coming up.
No, now Steve-O on what was it, Corolla?
Yeah.
Corolla's show.
Oh, yeah.
Now that was drunk
I
and
will-
drugged out or whatever it was.
What'd he
That
say?
was.
I might have the clip. I'll strangle you.
I'm gonna like he's threatening his life in one breath and then saying how much he loves him in another, and he meant it. Like that's how gone he was.
Yeah.
Could you see like that type of drunk on The View?
How great would it have been to get the Mel Gibson tape? How awesome would that have been?
Him getting arrested with all the
It's
slurs.
somewhere.
Screaming at the Jews.
It's somewhere.
That must have been so good.
It's somewhere. Someone's got it. It's got to get on YouTube.
He will pay. He will pay $1 million or more to get that destroyed.
Hey.
More than $1 million, man.
Even
More.
even Lucas couldn't get rid of the Christmas special, the Star Wars Christmas special.
Yeah.
He
That's
tried.
Hey,
Still out there.
here's the Steve-O clip, Ant.
I'm about to strangle you out of your own consciousness.
Wow.
That's drunk.
Now that's hammered.
Danny DeVito just had,
Couple of drinks.
couple drinks. This is
The night
I'm
before.
about to strangle you out of your own consciousness.
That sounds like Tippy Tom.
Steve-O is the real deal, man.
Absolutely.
Doesn't he have all of Angelina Jolie's tattoos? Like when she gets one, he gets the same tattoo.
Does he really?
Yes.
Steve was a funny guy. He's a weird guy.
Oh, he is.
That was the funniest thing I've ever heard. He got Billy Bob tattooed on his arm, the whole deal. The Thai Buddha stuff on his back.
One of the best was when they were off-roading and he was getting the tattoo of a happy face on his arm, and it just came out like a blob because they were going over whoop-de-doos and bumps in a four-wheel drive vehicle as he was getting a tattoo.
Yeah, with Henry Rollins driving.
Yeah, Henry Rollins was driving. It was just a wreck on his arm.
All right, more Danny DeVito audio. So far, who cares?
He is. His two daughters see that he cannot see. His house is the only one on the block.
Okay,
Here he is describing his new movie. Because now, Barbara, here's what happened. He really started bashing Bush and talking about having sex in the White House. And I think Barbara saw that was going to be controversial. Like, people are going to go, hey, this guy's disrespecting the White House or whatever. Barbara immediately changed gears and goes, why don't we talk about your movie? Like, chops him off, talk about your movie. So he starts talking about the movie and just... I think he started at the credits and wanted to end at the end credits and talk about the entire movie. He didn't shut up. Just babbling, like me right now.
But you were so into it, too. And
I
then
set
Babs
up-
says...
there was a point in there somewhere.
Yeah, try to find it.
His two daughters see that he cannot see. His house is the only one on the block. You can't see from space.
Yeah.
You know how you can look at the thing?
Google Earth.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
look at it.
Yeah.
And he sees the neighbor's house. Matthew Broderick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's all like really nice and white and this and that. My house looks like it's like, ugly.
Yeah.
So I get an idea to put, and it's Christmas time, you know, holiday season. I get the idea to put the lights on, and I put every available light from the town, from the next town, from the next town. I find horses. I put them in front of the house.
The whole movie.
I think it's all everybody
Yeah.
to see it.
Yeah.
He's giving away the big secret.
Yeah.
You mean the crazy Christmas movie where the neighbors fight and the lights go on? Ooh, sounds good.
Don't tell the whole movie. You're giving away the secret.
I bet at the end they get together and everything's fine.
It's true.
I bet it works out well.
Yeah, they realize the spirit of Christmas is what it's all about, and blech.
Either that or maybe Santa's arrested in a crib doing something he shouldn't be doing.
When was the last time a movie threw you a real curveball?
6 Cents.
No, I think it was that boxing movie with the chick.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who knew it was a comedy?
You know what? That threw me a curve. The Departed kind of. That was kind of a curveball. Yeah. I'm not going to blow it, but the end was kind of a curveball. Yeah.
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 Where they all stand around the cracker and Nicholson wins.
Yeah. Cracker.
I would have
You're old school.
What, Rich Voss? Here's the last clip of Danny DeVito on The View.
Honey, read that right there. Right? Just read this, Danny. Read it. Our thanks to Danny DeVito.
DeVito.
Go ahead.
Danny DeVito. Deck the Halls is in theaters now. We'll be right back with Thomas Gibson.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Make him read the cue cards.
It wasn't bad at all.
No, but on the View version
slurring.
of the world, he's the drunkest guy ever.
Right. Yeah.
And that toned down version
It's
of
a
America.
totally different world in that studio at that moment.
You know what he was actually doing 3 hours before? The drugs and the hookers he was...
No,
boozing with George.
Yeah.
Clooney to you guys.
They just had a couple of
Just had a few too many lemon, what is it?
Limoncello.
Well, you know,
It's a lemon liqueur. Who the hell drinks that?
all the people watching The View are a bunch of middle-aged ladies at home drinking and doing Valiums anyhow. They're all drunk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You think?
I didn't know that, Rich.
Rich,
Yeah, that was a good observation. That
Could
we
be my
could've played
mom
off
watching
of.
that show, dude. My mom's not drunk.
Yeah,
Dude,
man.
come on.
Chill.
You calling Joe Rogan's mom drunk?
I don't know. Maybe the Valiums.
Chill.
I'm so angry.